Kindness is never be wasted. One day, a poor man entered a bakery and asked, "Can I take just one piece of bread? I have no money." The baker frowned and said, "Why should I give you for free? Go and work." An old wise man passing by heard this. He smiled and said to the baker, "Sometimes kindness is the best work you can do." Feeling ashamed, the baker gave the poor man bread. The man ate with tears of gratitude and prayed, "May you never sleep hungry." That night, the baker's shop sold more bread than ever before. He realized what you give with kindness always returns with blessings, and kindness is never be wasted.
Single act of kindness can light up even the darkest night. One stormy night, an old man was stuck on the roadside with his broken cars. Cars passed by, but no one stopped. At midnight, a young stranger appeared holding a lantern. He helped the old man fix the cart, gave him some food, and guided him safely home. When the old man asked, "Why did you help me at this hour?" the stranger smiled and said, "Because one day I might need someone's lantern too." From this, we learn that a single act of kindness can light up even the darkest night. Once, a poor boy sold newspaper to survive. One day, feeling very hungry, he knocked the door and asked for some water. The kind lady brought him milk. The boy thanked her and went away. Many years later, the woman fell sick. A famous doctor was called. He treated her, and after some months she was fine. A nurse came to her with a bill. She got worried how will she pay the bill. But when she looked at it, there was written, "Bill paid with one glass of milk." Then she remembered the doctor was the same boy to whom she gave the milk. From this story, we learn kindness never goes unrewarded. Even a small good deed can bring light into someone's life. Once there was a man sitting in a completely dark room. He felt hopeless and thought, "My life is like this darkness, empty and lost." Suddenly, someone lit a small candle. The room was not fully bright, but even that little pushed away the darkness. The man realized if one small candle can change this whole room, then one small good action can change a person's life. From that day, he started helping people. A kind word, a smile, or giving food. Slowly, his life filled with peace and happiness. From this story, we learn even a small good deed can bring light into someone's life. In an ancient kingdom, a wise minister had a son everyone called foolish. Each morning the king tested him, placing one gold coin and one silver coin before him, asking which one is more valuable. The boy always picked silver. The court laughed daily. One day the minister asked his son, "You know gold is worth more. Why choose silver?" The boy smiled. opened a box full of silver coins and said, "Father, if I ever pick gold, the king will stop asking and I will stop earning. I'd rather collect silver daily than giving once." The minister realized true wisdom does not need to prove itself. Silence, patience, and understanding speak louder than words. Honesty builds trust, lies break hearts. A little boy accidentally broke his grandmother's favorite teacup. He became scared and said, "I did not do it." His grandmother smiled gently and replied, "Cups can be replaced, but honesty cannot." The boy hugged her and learned that telling the truth is more valuable than hiding mistakes. From this story, we learn honesty builds trust, lies break hearts.
In a village covered in darkness, people had forgotten the way home after sunset. Streets had no lights. People stumbled, fell, and often gave up walking at night. One day, a traveler entered the village carrying a bright lamp. People said, "What is the use? The path is still hard." He replied, "The path may be difficult, but this light shows the way. If I walk straight, others may follow." So he walked calmly with faith. One child followed him, then another. Soon the whole village walked behind the light, safely, silently, and steadily. They reached their homes without failing. The elder said, "The straight path does not mean no struggle. It means walking with guidance, patience, and trust." In life, darkness will come, but if you follow on the light of truth, the straight path, you will never be truly lost.
A little boy cried because his favorite toy was broken. He thought life was unfair. His grandmother gently gave him another old toy and said, "Look, even though it's old, it can still bring joy." The boy slowly smiled and realized things may break, but blessings remain. From that day, he thanked his parents for everything he had, big or small. Gratitude turns what we have in enough.
A young man was sailing a small boat alone. He saw an old man sitting at the shore with only one slipper, some bread, and a bottle of water. The young man asked, "Why are you sitting here all alone?" The old man smiled. "I gave my boat to someone who needed it more. I can wait, but maybe they could not." The young man was surprised. "But it was your boat," the old man replied. "What is mine. But kindness means sharing it when others need it more. If we all think only about ourselves, the world will sink, not sail." The young man stayed quiet, then slowly brought his boat closer and said, "Today I finally felt light when I stopped thinking only about me." So, don't be selfish. Let your kindness be someone's lifeboat. One day, Ali was returning from school when he saw an injured cat in the street. The cat looked weak and had a hurt paw. Some kids were throwing stones at her, but Ali quickly ran and stood in front of the cat. He stopped the kids and said, "Animals are living beings too. They feel pain just like us. We should treat them with kindness." The kids felt ashamed and walked away. Ali gently picked up the cat, took her home, gave her some milk, and treated her wound. After a few days, the cat got better and started coming to Ali's house every day to play happily.